want to suck this down really quick.
Slurp it. We need to put them in the fridge.
A little bit sour to just go for.
Did you just brush your teeth? Yeah. I'll do it.
I need to eat something, otherwise I'll be starving on the stream. More so than usual. We should be good.
And we're good to go.
Welcome back to Ace Attorney Trilogy.
Ace Attorney.
Spirit of Justice.
The spirit of
The
justice.
Spirit of Justice. It's been a while. It's been a couple
we
weeks.
trust.
In justice we trust.
Except he turned out to be evil.
We're on the second game. Or the second whatever. This is the
Second
last one
episode.
though.
Mm-hmm.
Except maybe possible sneak peek. We might be playing another.
Another Ace Attorney
Related thing.
related game, possibly, maybe.
No, maybe. Oh gosh, I have no idea where we are.
We're
Whoa.
still in the trial.
With the final cross examination is what we're at.
Oh, that's definitely where we're at then.
We do have a short. We do have a hard out today.
at 3.
Is it at 3?
3 or 3:30.
Yeah. So if we
It
might,
shouldn't
if we
be that
finish
long,
the
but we'll see.
case, we might just be done.
Yeah.
Depending on how long it takes. But
If
anyway.
it's 15 minutes, we're gonna keep going.
Oh yeah, we'll play more if it's 15 minutes. Hello, the Wraith.
Hi, the Wraith.
Start
Yeah.
playing.
I have a feeling it's gonna be like 15 minutes, and then we're gonna be done.
I guess we'll see.
Because we kind of just like hard out last time too.
That's true.
Because I
Very well then.
do
On with
remember
the show. Was that you?
On with the show.
It's been like 2 weeks. I don't remember anything.
He is a bum. He does kind of have a tuck shirt.
Yeah, it's like a
You're
weird,
right.
ugly tuxedo shirt
Yeah, I don't like it.
and a sweater.
Hi, Ambassador Domo.
Hello.
Good day. I don't hear the clickies.
You don't? You hear
Mm-mm.
the ambiance?
Mm-mm.
You don't hear anything?
Mm-mm. It went away.
Uh-oh. Make sure you're plugged in all the way, because I can hear everything. Oh, now I can't hear anything.
Oh, I pushed it in.
Oh. Ah. Everything's breaking.
Sorry. I still can't hear anything.
Oh, no.
Shouldn't do that with your new computer.
I know.
That's really weird.
Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Oh, jeez.
Oh, gee willikers. Is the splitter just being weird, or maybe I...
splitter itself.
Yeah. Whack.
Ow.
You okay?
Yeah.
Because I could hear the main title screen.
Well, we shouldn't have messed.
Oh, now I hear it.
Okay, I hear it too.
Sorry.
It's
Try not
okay.
to move. Touching things.
Touching things.
It's me. Okay.
Yes, it is you. Get
Time.
into the zone. Red leather lello. Nope.
Red, yellow, lip.
Red yeller.
Red, yellow, old yeller.
Oh man.
Yellow leather.
Yeah, the Wraith.
Red
I got a
leather.
quote unquote a new to me PC.
Newer than your
It's
old
hand
one.
me downy, but it's way newer than my old one, so I'm happy.
And you can play your other game on it that you really want to do.
Yeah, I can play Oblivion finally. It's great.
It won't just shut your
It won't just
computer
explode my computer.
down. Okay.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Possibly. The time has finally come for my magic to snuff out your precious pedigree. The Gramarye line will be no more.
A little quiet.
A little quiet. A little quiet
To
now.
me, at least.
The main title was just really loud.
Turn it up a little.
My perfect alibi.
Bye.
Alibi.
Hello. Bye.
I was at the TV station at the time of the Penrose performance. I was busy working on another TV program. I could spare no time for the magic show.
Hi, McFerrick.
Hi,
Oh,
McFerrick.
also, I was going to say, Happy Father's Day. We're celebrating by playing the game that involves the most father of all time, Phoenix Wright.
He's
we-
not even in this case.
I know, but we are all his children.
That's true. We are all Phoenix's children.
That's how it works. We've been adopted.
Do ask my staff if you doubt my claim. The switch arounds. Our brains are always fun.
We're gonna be a mess this round.
It'll be great. And there it is, a simple and perfect alibi. No tricks, no gimmicks. Just the truth. Did you make that?
Yeah.
Good job.
I'm a professional.
Do you understand now, perhaps? I did not grace the theater with my presence until after the incident. So how could I have committed a murder?
What the hell?
Why are you pointing fingers at me?
The most suspicious guy here. His staff did say he was there at the station, so it sure does sound like a rock solid
He
alibi.
also has a twin.
That's what I'm thinking, man. Something's up.
Double twins. But that can't be right. If Mr. Rettins is the killer, he'd have to have been at the theater.
It's gonna be like the time is off. Like he died earlier,
Yeah.
and then it was like he replaced him for the show, but he
Yeah.
was already dead.
Yeah, I could see that.
I don't know.
Timing is a big thing.
It's
We
a
watched
bit-
Knives Out again last night.
We
Timing's
did watch.
important.
It's super important. I love that movie. It's so good. There's got to be a hole somewhere in his story.
A-hole.
A-hole. That's him.
I assure you there are no holes in Mr. Bruce's stage.
Oh.
No tricks, no gimmicks. True magic doesn't need trapdoors to escape through.
That was actually really cool.
That was cool.
Cool animation.
Do enjoy my show to the fullest.
Him grabbing his hat like that is giving me like PTSD.
Why? Because drama kids would do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
okay.
drama kids would be like, milady.
No.
Yeah.
Lady.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And my real alibi.
Anyway, my hand's on fire.
My hand's on fire now. Let me. Does anyone have a fire extinguisher?
I don't know what to do.
I don't know how to turn it off.
Will you have me a nap again? Just got a little on the desk.
Oh.
Anyway.
Okay.
Is it the TV station? Okay. I'm just going to press everything. But
You're Apollo.
we're starting early. But you did come to the theater eventually, isn't that right?
Indeed. Anxious to see how this show was progressing, I made my way to the theater. Well, let's see. My journey took about 10 minutes by car.
Could he actually have been at the theater during those 10 minutes, killing the victim?
Yes. Allow me to stab at reading your mind. Could I have been at the theater during those 10 minutes killing the victim?
How in the...
But no, I took a taxi. The driver can attest to that. Feel free to call the taxi company if my word does not satisfy you. The driver is a big fan of the ratings Raja. I even gave him my card.
I just like this shot. It's hilarious. It's like, here's my card or whatever. Ugh.
Take it if you want, you poor person.
He gave the driver his card. That was very clever of him.
You might as well give it up, lad. Questioning real magic is a fool's errand.
Lad.
Besides, you know very well what I was doing at the time of the incident. I was at the TV company or whatever.
Yeah.
Remember, we only have one life, so we need to remember to save.
We do?
Yeah.
Oh, scheisse.
We
We're
were really
screwed.
bad last time.
What was this other TV show you were working on?
My own special project, you see. One moment. Perhaps this is more appropriate. It's a Ratings Raja special production. Yeah, hang loose, baby.
He's to switch personalities.
It's called Desperation Regeneration.
He switched personas just to say that? What's the show about?
Washed up has-been singers and comedians get together and play musical chairs. The winner of the game is given a second chance at their career.
How does
A
that work?
priceless prize for chumps who washed up too early in life. Sounds great, right?
I'd watch that.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. That's a decent
That's a pretty good
premise for a
premise,
show.
yeah.
Yeah. Might I suggest you appear on that show, Mr. Justice? As the ex-lawyer who used to make a ridiculous bluff,
Who used to make yeah ridiculous bluffs in
Okay.
court.
and faded sadly into obscurity. I thought he was like, who's used to making ridiculous.
Oh.
Like, I was like, huh?
He used to do it.
I can't read.
Once upon a time. Reading's hard, especially that guy. He talks funny.
He does talk.
He talks
funny.
like in circles.
He talks like. Let me roar.
Well, that was your choice.
That was my choice, but it fits.
And let the ratings Raja produce my TV debut? Not in this lifetime.
You have great reactions. Who knows? TV might be your true calling.
Hey, whose side are you on?
In any case, I was overseeing production of this program during the Penrose performance.
Do ask my staff.
Hold it!
How would you know those staff members aren't in cahoots with you? You do pay them.
I make it my business to perform solo. My magic is neither need nor want of assistance. After all, one of them could reveal the secrets behind my magic, could they not?
So he doesn't trust anybody, huh? He's the complete opposite of Trucy.
There were many people there in the studio audience who saw the witness as well.
As well.
Even if he had been able to persuade his own staff to cover for him, he could not have convinced so many complete strangers to do the same.
I feel like it's one of those, like, because, like, magicians do the thing where they're like, look over here, and it's like, you think you know what you saw? Yeah.
Yeah. He really has made a rock-solid alibi for himself.
I don't understand magic, and I don't think I could do it because I do not have the, like, the riz.
No,
I don't have the
no.
magician's riz.
I don't have it either.
Because I'd literally be like, look over there.
And I'd fumble and I'd like drop all my cards and I'd be like, oh crap.
Oh, no. Did you say this?
Yes.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, it's almost too good, you know? It's eerie how perfect it is.
Has all been revealed to you now?
There it is. Simple and perfect alibi.
Hold it!
Excuse me. I've got it. Do you have a brother? A brother that looks exactly like you, maybe?
A twin? Again with the twin business? Ugh. You think the audience will let you get away with using that same gimmick twice in a row?
They're bullying us.
They are bullying us.
They knew.
If you do not believe him, Defense, why not investigate for yourself? Though I am sure your efforts will prove to be thoroughly fruitless.
Fruit. Yeah, I guess the twins theory is a little far-fetched. You being mean to us.
He be mean to me.
He made fun of me.
Objection!
Objection! He made fun
He
of me.
made fun of me.
His alibi is airtight. I believe we've heard enough. While I believe the witness does indeed harbor some ill will against the defendant, there is no reason to doubt that he was at the TV station at the time of the incident.
Yes, the facts prove it was impossible for the witness to have been involved with this crime.
I want to just like take the little bubbly butterfly and just go, how?
Just eat it.
Yeah.
Absorb the bubbles.
Nerg.
These last rites for the victim have dragged on long enough. The soul of the victim himself is so bored that it is resting on top of your honor's head.
It is?
The time has come. Let us punish the sinner and guide the victim's soul to the Twilight Realm. Apollo, Trucy will be thrown in prison.
Why did
out of a job?
Why did I try to take Athena?
Because you're her sometimes. But if you catch tasty fishies, will you sell me some at a good price?
What?
I have no idea.
I told you I have absolutely zero intention of going off on a tuna boat.
Maybe that was something earlier.
It must have been a joke that was told earlier. If you catch some fishies, what's happening?
Fishies, huh? We're
It-
going fishing?
What? Think, Justice. You have to figure this out. It's no use. I can't find a single flaw. So what now?
Behold my never-ending magic show. Come for the awe-inspiring showmanship of the great Mr. Roos.
Do you think we could figure out a way to light my hand on fire for the thumbnail?
I actually have a ball of fire
You do have a ball of fire. I have
that I was
this.
gonna make into a little calcifer. I have it upstairs. I mean, you could do that too.
I might. That's a pretty good light. That lighter's
Or I
intense.
could go get my calcifer. I know where he is.
I think you maybe should. We'll talk. We'll figure it out.
That's for later.
That's for later. That's a special mouse tool we'll use later. Did you say this?
Yes, I did.
Cool.
And stay for my grand illusion until the end of time.
Yes, innocent people laugh like that.
Yes, they do.
Wait, is he saying that we're still trapped in some trapped inside some sort of illusion of his. It'd be so crazy if he like turned towards the camera and was like, "It's like we're in a video game."
It'd be like, oh, okay.
I would turn my computer off.
It'd be like, we're leaving. Mm-mm.
They'll like it.
That's what professional magicians do. They make their audience see something that isn't really there. In other words,
In
you
other
make us
words,
see that's
You
you.
make us see illusions, right?
Yep. We call it misdirection. While we keep you busy believing one thing, we're busy making something else happen. That's what we say is there really what we what we say is there really isn't, and what we say isn't there actually is. We're still getting back into it. It's been a couple weeks.
It's been a couple weeks. That's what we're blaming it on.
Yep.
Definitely
Blame
isn't
it on
just how we are every time.
Every single time we always blame it on ourselves.
Could it be? You know what, Mr. Rettens? I guess we have all been spectators to the elaborate illusion you prepared for us. An illusion that has suddenly turned our attention towards something you wanted us to see.
What are you going on about, lad? Have you got something, Apollo?
I just remembered something Trucy said about misdirection. Do you think it counts as misdirection if you like mooned the audience?
Probably, because they're distracted by that.
Yeah, that's distracting. What a magician says is there really isn't, and what he says isn't there actually is. If we've all been taken for a ride by Mr. Retten's magic, then maybe he's made us see something that wasn't really there.
He was never in the office.
It's time to rethink all my assumptions about this case. What have we been made to believe was there when it actually wasn't? What have we taken to be the absolute facts of this case?
The sword,
That
the
that he
body,
was dead.
him at the TV
Place.
station.
Yeah. If I reevaluate the validity of each of all of these things, then just maybe. Athena, there's something uncanny about this case.
Okay, what is it?
Retten's alibi. It's too perfect.
That's true. It's like it's impossible to break no matter how hard we try.
That would likely mean it's true. Like I get
Yeah.
that he's a magician and all, but
Yeah.
like the likelihood, if you have a perfect alibi, is that you weren't the guy. Whatever.
Yeah.
You can't have
In a
too good of
perfect
an
world.
alibi. Yeah, in a world where freaking magicians aren't freak shows. Oh, I should save. You're so right, the Wraith.
The Wraith coming in clutch,
I'm
reminding
not
us.
good at this. But maybe that's the trick. Maybe that's exactly what he wants us to think.
I'm not following.
We're not making any headway here because we've been so focused on breaking his alibi.
Oh, I think I get it. You're saying he's using misdirection on us, right?
Oh. He's like being like, I have a perfect alibi so that we won't pay attention to something else. Likely the timing.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Because the assumption is that he was dead on stage.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's definitely a possibility. Ahem. Would the defense care to share with everyone what it's discussing over there?
No.
No. No, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor, but thanks.
Thanks anyway. Your Honor, we believe that if we were to reconsider a certain assumption, we may finally arrive at the truth. In fact, I think we'll even finally see who's hiding behind the curtain, so to speak. And what is this certain assumption you're thinking of? This is the one key assumption
again.
we've been taking for granted this whole time.
Culprit was on
The crime scene.
The crime scene?
Yeah. Because we've assumed that it was on stage when it happened.
Oh, yes, the crime scene.
So I assume that's...
Uh,
shit.
Nope! You were wrong! Wrong! We died! No!
We died! The actual scene of the crime wasn't the theater, but the TV station.
And the
Mr.
judge is like,
Rettens
that doesn't make any sense.
brought the victim's body to the theater after the fact.
You foolish mortal.
Stupid dumb idiot.
You dumb forehead man.
You have a big forehead.
You have a big forehead filled with no thoughts. Were that true, then what about the body you witnessed during the show?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think he was dead. You know, it's rude to ask how a trick is done, Prosecutor Sidmati.
The judge is like, no.
Don't you know it's rude to make far-fetched claims, Mr. Justice? You're dead now.
Apollo's just like,
That's enough. I see no need for prolonged trial. Defense case is insufficient. Blah, 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 blah. Guilty.
Whoops. And then Trucy dies.
Now Trucy's dead, and it's your fault.
What are you doing?
I was making sure it was the right one.
Okay.
Short stream. Yeah. That's it.
Yep, that's it.
It's over.
And that's it. That's how it ends. I said 15 minutes.
Roger Rettens' guilt, maybe? Culprit was on scene.
I think it's the culprit was on scene.
Okay.
Because he keeps like being adamant
Yeah.
that he was there. So it's like, I have
Yeah.
all these people that will attest that I was there.
And on Father's Day. What if the culprit was somewhere other than the theater at the time of the crime? Crime time. What if there was some way to commit the murder without actually being there? If that were the case, then Mr. Rettens' perfect alibi would become irrelevant.
Objection.
Objection.
How could one person stab another to death with a sword without physically being there?
Every time he does this with his hands, I think of. Have you ever like done that with one of those like bracelets or necklaces, and it pinches you? And it hurts.
Or it breaks and snaps you in the face.
Yeah.
Furthermore, we all saw that what appears to be the culprit's shadow in the footage.
Objection.
Objection. But couldn't we just as easily assume that the shadow does not belong to the culprit? Well, if it's not the culprit, then whose is it? I told you there was a second shadow. I'm not crazy. It was important.
No,
it's important.
it showed after. But the first time you said it and it showed it, there was no second shadow.
It's because I thought it was before, but it was after.
It's after.
I'm a fool.
A fool.
I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm right on the right track. Right.
Right.
We've all seen something that looks like this shadowy shape before, Your Honor. We all have shadows
We all do.
during the magic show itself. In that case, please point it out in the show footage for us. This is the thing that looks suspiciously similar to the shadowy figure of the culprit. I assume Mr. Hat.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just do Mr. Hat. I should save again. Oh, I can't save.
Well,
Take that.
just do it, I guess.
Shit.
Yep.
Mr. Justice, I just even you're dead.
What does that? Does it look like Mr. Hat?
Don't you think so? I don't know. It's a freaking shadow.
It's a blob.
It's a smear.
But it doesn't have like a little hat. Well, maybe it does. I don't know.
Mr. Hat's the real murderer? That'd be crazy. Again, though, not out of the scope of this game.
Guilty.
Guilty.
You should probably, because you didn't save right before, see what happens if we just do it from the scene.
Yeah. I think we might get our lives
We might
back
get
if we do
all
it from the
lives
scene.
back, yeah.
Trucy's dead again.
She's dead again.
She died.
Third time's a charm.
Anyway, back in.
Anyway, back into the Golden Gates.
Gosh dang. This has been our worst game yet.
Yeah, we've been real bad at this one. It's because it's magic, and so it's confusing.
Yes, everything's confusing. Show us the footage. This is the thing that looks suspiciously similar.
Suspicious.
Oh, we got our lives back.
Oh, we have 5 lives again,
Okay,
you guys.
what looks suspiciously similar? I don't understand. You might need to look this up. It's not Mr. Hat. Is it Bunny? Whee. There goes Mr. Hat. Oh, do I need to? Oh, I understand. How do I rewind?
You can pause and then rewind it and it'll slow it.
How do I? Oh. Frame fast forward.
Take that.
There we go. I misunderstood what they were asking for.
Yeah. That's dumb.
That was on me.
It's like it looks like this shadow.
These two shadows are shadows.
They're also the same person we clicked at
Yes.
in the very beginning.
but we were
we
dumb.
clicked the wrong thing.
Doesn't the shadow resemble the suspicious shadowy figure? Now that you mention it, it does, doesn't it? Mr. Wright. Miss Wright. I was like, where's Phoenix? What?
Mr. Wright, where are you?
Mr. Wright, please. I need help. Miss Wright, could you light the dead man? Just need a moment. Could you identify this shadow for the court?
Let's see. I believe that's Mr. Hat's shadow. It's from when he's being pulled up from the stage to the catwalk overhead by wire.
Then could the shadow that's shown later in the footage be Mr. Hat too?
No, that's not possible. After Mr. Hat was pulled up to the catwalk, he stayed up there.
In other words, the second shadow is from some other figure being pulled up. Some other figure? I'm afraid you'll need to be more specific than that, Mr. Justice. He's right. We've come this far. I'll just have to figure it out from the clues I have on hand. Oh boy. What is the second shadow shown in the footage? Probably him.
Ooh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because he was all hooked up.
Mm-hmm. He's got the little thing on him.
But what else could it be? That's it,
Just
really.
him.
Take that!
Take that. Wrong. Guilty.
Guilty.
If we
Try
consider
again.
what is happening on the stage at the time, there's only one answer. The shadow belonged to the fake Mr. Roos. In other words, Mr. Manov Mystery.
Man of mystery.
Manov Mystery. The victim? Please take a look at the prank plan script. Mr. Mystery was to pretend to be dead and then fly up into the air after that. Isn't that right, Mr. Rettens?
Indeed. And what of it?
I contend that that's exactly what happened. The victim was wearing a stunt harness around his waist. It is most likely attached to a stunt wire so that he could be pulled up into the air. So you're suggesting after pretending to be dead in the coffin, the victim flew up in the air just as the prank script says? Exactly. We just couldn't see him go flying up because the dragon was blocking our view. And that last trick, ladies and gentlemen, that's so horrible. Freaking dead body just be like, yoink!
Yeah. Ugh. No.
Is the true piece de resistance of the culprit's murderous magic show. Sweating.
He's sweating bullets. Don't tell me you've got it all figured out.
Yes, I think so. If we can just look beyond Mr. Retten's last bit of misdirection. Again, like I said, he wasn't dead. He was pretending.
Yep.
He was pretending. We should finally be able to see the real truth. The victim must have been pulled up to the catwalk just like Mr. Hat. A wolf.
Whack.
And hit the cushioning up there with considerable force. I just have to figure out what else happened up there at the time. Are you ready to elaborate, Mr. Justice? Yes, Your Honor. I'm ready. In that case, please answer me this. Why did the culprit make the victim fly up into the air like that? To murder?
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Right. What did the right say?
Said, what if the dead guy, when pulled up by the wire, got stabbed on Mr. Hat's sword, which was also up
That'd
there?
be crazy.
That would be nuts.
It was Mr. Hat.
Mr. Hat did it.
Yeah. Hide body, murder him, falsify. Probably not falsify. Why would that? How would that work?
Well,
Well,
the time of death would have been different, so it technically could be to falsify an alibi.
I don't know. What do we do?
Or to actually kill him. I mean,
Yeah.
because he wasn't dead
Because
yet.
why would you hide the body?
Yeah.
It's to murder him
Save.
or to falsify?
We try them
Oh,
both.
Wrong. Right.
And you're dumb.
Ain't you dumb? Ain't you stupid? Oh my, I'm dumb. Oh dear.
Zipped off to the TV station. Really long wire. Nope.
Zip
Just
it, Mr.
zip it.
Justice. Shut up.
Please.
You don't know what you're talking about.
Judge 1, Justice Zip. Alright, Your Honor, this is the real answer for realsies.
For realsies this time.
There we go. Just why did the culprit have the victim fly up after he appeared in the coffin? And how did the victim get actually die
Get actually dead. Deaded.
when he was only pretending to be dead in the coffin? If we can figure out how these two questions relate, the answer should become clear.
Could it be?
Could it be?
Could it be?
Mr. Mystery must have thought he was just part of the prank when he appeared on stage. He probably didn't suspect a thing as he was being pulled into the air, after Miss Wright was called backstage and just as the set piece fell. We were right. He wasn't dead yet.
Wasn't dead yet.
But the culprit had already planted the real murder weapon in a cushion on the catwalk. The wraith wasn't that far off.
Nope.
It was probably a knife or blade of some sort.
What? You mean?
Yes, it really was a magical murder. Just as the prank script says, Mr. Mystery was whisked up into the air. That's why Mr. Hat's cape was ripped.
Cut. Yeah.
Whoa, that's an awesome shot.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, that's freaking brutal.
Dang.
That,
Wow.
whoa! And straight into a blade there in the
That's
catwalk.
Vicious.
That's awful. This is the craziest murder so far.
stab.
In other words, this murder was committed remotely through the use of a magic trick. The sword did it.
The sword. What?
Remotely. Using this method, it wouldn't matter where Mr. Rettens was at the time of death. Is that why he was trying to break it? Oh my gosh, look at him. Is that why he's trying to break into the studio, like, right after?
Probably.
Or how he's like, I'm the producer, you gotta let me in so he could hide the sword.
Probably.
But how exactly does it work, Mr. Justice?
Well, you see, body go
Oh.
up, get stabbed.
And Mr. Hat was on the wrong side, which is why his rope, that wasn't a plan to have his tape ripped.
Yeah.
Just prefer the mortar cord.
The mortar.
The dragon set piece was up on the catwalk. It and Mr. Manov Mystery were connected to each other by a wire at the time. By carrying out the prank plan, Betty made the dragon set piece fall, which caused Mr. Mystery to rocket straight up
Oh,
and into the blade in the cushion.
that. Oh.
This is awful.
Ow.
Why did he need to murder this guy?
He was trying to frame Trucy, remember?
I guess. That seems like, that's intense.
It's very excessive.
Yeah. The cushion was high up enough to be hidden from the audience's view. That's why nobody saw the blade. I would, like, just start some, like, rumors or something, you know?
Something. No, I'm going to commit a murder.
The most insane murder of all
then
time.
That big gash in Mr. Hat's cape.
Yeah.
Yep.
The blade must have been set up overhead sometime before the magic show. If not yet dead, surely he would yelp when stabbed. Yeah, but also the dragon set piece was falling and people were screaming.
Yeah, there was chaos going on.
Yeah,
'cause
it was
Trucy
covered
didn't know
up.
what was going on, and she thought he was actually dead.
Yeah. Mr. Hat must have been slashed by it too when he was pulled up to the cushion.
Hold it.
Oh.
Hold it.
I can't believe it. I had no idea. I was told that Trucy would freak out if I made the set piece fall. That's the only reason I did it. You were used, Betty. Roger Retton used you. I thought he was my little puppet to boss around.
Okay.
But it was the other way around. They had a very interesting relationship.
Yeah, they had a weird one.
After the incident occurred, Mr. Rettens arrived at the theater. He got the murder weapon and swapped the rubber sword with the bloodied steel one. That's also when he lowered the victim's body down to the stage.
But how did he have the time to do all that?
When the set piece fell, the audience was evacuated from the building. He was able to do all those things after the fact because there was no one around to see. Just like Ransom in the movie.
Yep, just like Ransom.
A horrific.
You would think though with the prank they would have told the people filming that they should still be filming and not like, oh my gosh, we have to end the whole show, because like wouldn't it need to continue
What do you mean?
the show? If it was just supposed to be a prank, or did he only tell Betty that it was a prank?
Well, he also told the other kid that it was a prank.
I guess.
But I think it was like the prank was that they ruined the show.
Oh, yeah.
But also, people would film either way.
That's true.
News people are just like
And they're
that.
like, get out!
A horrific murder camouflage by a spectacular magic show? That sounds like the kind of murder only a magician could pull off. As long as the show proceeded as it was scripted, Mr. Mystery was doomed to die. That's why it was you, Mr. Rens, who killed the victim, all the way from the TV station. Prank plan, or should I say murder plan, proves your mysterious intent.
Murderous.
Murders. Grah.
Shut up.
Shut your face.
さとら今おまんどもさましで足し抜けたれ合戦をするか
I like his voice.
His voice is great. Enough. You dim-witted, ignorant, imbecilic, putrid red pepper.
He can't possibly have a counter argument to make. Talk about knowing when to let it go and move on.
I don't believe in failing.
I believe only in guilt. Do you have a rebuttal or something, Prosecutor Smotty?
No blade of any kind was found in the catwalk because it's under
He
the
just
catwalk.
said that he replaced it.
Which means you have no evidence to support your theory.
But
Is there a hole in the catwalk thing?
yeah, that's all it would take. But Mr. Rettens retrieved it after the fact.
Which still leaves you with no way to prove your wildly fantastic remote murder theory.
But
Without proof, does it not make more sense to believe that the murder was committed there on the stage? That's where the bloodstained sword was found after all.
This is a very good point. Is it?
Is it? As the only person who could have committed the crime there on the stage, Trucy Wright remains the prime suspect.
He's got nice eyelashes. Ugh. Nah.
It would appear that what you call truth is little more than a cheap parlor trick. In the end, you have done nothing to prove the accused innocence. It is time at last to let it go and move on.
Girk. I'm Santa Claus.
Oh. Are you seeing this magnifique gramarye? My magic is exacting punishment on your granddaughter. The gramarye name is done for.
Apollo, we need to hit them with a decisive piece of evidence here.
I know, that's just what I was thinking. Yeah, what do we have anything? I don't even know what we have. Diagram.
The secret book.
Magic show script. Cancelled. True entertainer always keeps a smile on their face. This boy.
Hey, Dad.
Trying to see if there's anything. Nothing looks. Prints on the coffin lid. Oh, the secret. No, we figured out the secret.
Yeah, the
Yeah, we
ones for
figured out the
Betty.
secret. Okay, fire bucket. Performance whoop. I didn't mean to do that. Performance contract. Tracy statement. We already used that. Rubber sword. Stage lift.
Stage lift,
Clipboard. Recording.
Autopsy.
Shock as a result of being stabbed through the back with a sharp blade.
I mean, still being
Shock.
stabbed through the back.
Yeah, the back still
She's
feels like it.
Didn't stab at the back.
Shock as a result of being stabbed through the back is crazy.
Yeah.
Appear after. Survivors will come back to life laughing and flying into the air.
Hmm. The rate, decisive piece of save.
Okay. All right. You're right. We got lots of lives now.
It's not
Mr.
just one
Justice?
anymore.
Do you or do you or don't you have anything?
Don't you or don't you?
Don't you or do you not? To prove the witness committed this remote murder you proposed? Of course I do, Your Honor.
This entire incident was carried out exactly according to the script.
Right, so theoretically there should be no evidence for us to find or use, which means our best bet is to see if something unscripted happened.
The
There's something Mr. Rettens couldn't have foreseen. Once I find it, that's how I'll expose his murderous trick.
was it the moving of the stage lift?
Yeah, like Mr. Hat being on the wrong side.
Mm-hmm.
And Trucy being on the wrong side.
Yeah.
I feel like blood would have rained down a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit. little drip drop.
Yeah. Get ready, Mr.
Little April
Rettens,
showers.
because I'm about to reveal the secret to your magic. There are no tricks or gimmicks here, just some good old-fashioned logic. I gotta use my big forehead.
I go use my big brain.
It's a laser in my brain. As long as the magic show went as scripted, the murder would happen without fail. Everything in this case was carefully planned and had no evidence, so that no evidence would be left behind. Still, one thing happened differently than was whoop. Part of the magic show wasn't a part of the. Okay.
Bonnie's mistake.
Dude, this is insane.
Bonnie made a mistake. Why does the font feel like you wouldn't steal a car?
It does. You wouldn't download a car. Yeah. I would actually. Bonnie made a mistake during Trucy's escape trick. What mistake did Bonnie make during the magic trick?
Her life choices.
Her life choices. Well,
was
Mr. Hat. Gotta punch through these thoughts. You wouldn't steal a boat. Because Bonnie placed Mr. Hat to the right of the coffin instead of the left, Trucy had to reappear on the side of the coffin opposite to the one in the show's script. But the culprit didn't know that when he first arrived at the theater. Which means he was bound to make a slip-up when he tampered with the crime scene. Backwards fingerprint?
yeah.
We haven't talked about those yet.
Yeah.
Huh. Which part of the culprit's cover-up attempt affected Trucy's new position? Red in coffin hole. Edit show footage. Fingerprints in coffin. There it is.
Yeah.
Nope. That's
No,
all right.
It was Trucy's thing.
Even if Trucy's position changed, that wouldn't affect the placement of the fingerprints on the outside of the coffin. Besides, Trucy didn't even leave any fingerprints. So in that case, which part of the culprit? Okay.
It's the edited show footage, I think.
Why would that matter?
Nope.
No. Descriptions of the two videos prove the footage had been edited.
Paul's like,
It didn't have anything to do with it.
we're
he's
just
like
messing
sweating.
up his brainwaves.
So in that case, has to be the third one that we didn't click.
Blood in the coffin hole.
Wasn't there no blood in the coffin hole though? I don't remember us talking about blood in the
I
coffin
don't
hole.
remember there being blood in the coffin hole.
Blood was on the wrong side of the coffin too.
I don't remember this.
Right? I feel like we didn't find anything. Thinking Trucy had appeared on the left, the culprit must have put the blood in the left hole. So the blood was eventually discovered in the right hole during the police investigation.
When did we learn this?
No one told us this.
I don't remember this.
If the killer had originally put the blood on the left side, that means he must have tampered with the scene again afterwards to make it line up with the facts.
So there's blood in both holes.
Double hole. To make the crime scene consistent with the facts, the culprit must have
Swap the coffin sides? Oh, the fingy prints. No. Yes? Somehow?
I mean, we assumed that they were Bonnie or Betty's prints. Maybe it wasn't Betty's prints.
Yeah.
The culprit swapped the coffin sides. That's right. The left and right panels of the coffin are interchangeable. The culprit must have switched the two panels to make the bloodstain fit the facts. But the switch must have also given rise to something unnatural. Oh, I remember now. There was something unnatural about the coffin, and it's just the evidence I need.
I'm trying to remember what about the coffin there was.
Other than the fingerprints.
Fingerprints.
Sorry, Mr. Rettens, but I have some very conclusive proof of your guilt. It has to be the fingerprints.
Probably. Another bluff, is it? There's no way you have anything of the kind. My magic is real. No trick.
No trick.
You cut me off.
No. Nuh-uh. There are tricks and gimmicks to it, just like any other illusion.
What?
After the murder, you switched the left and right panel of the coffin, didn't you? I'm a vampire. And because you did, you left behind something very unnatural
just
for
the
us
panels.
to find.
The
So it is the backwards fingerprints.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because if he's just flipping the panels, the side panels, that's why they're backwards.
Take that!
Take it.
Right up the
The
butt.
fingerprinting result.
Came from robot.
The fingerprinting results.
Beep boop. Fingerprints.
Beep, boop, bop.
What about the fingerprints is unnatural? Let's take a look at the prints the victim left inside the coffin, shall we? Wouldn't you be able to tell which... Okay, never mind. Yeah. I'm hiding and I'm gonna do a prank.
I'm gonna do a prank.
I'm gonna follow my face. It's gonna hurt.
A lot.
If the victim was facing forward in the coffin, his prints should have looked like this. However, what we found was they were facing the opposite direction. It's quite unnatural for the prints to be facing this way. Wouldn't you agree? What if he was just like...
Maybe. It's like, I'll be even more dramatic. I'll come out like this.
It is strange, isn't it? But how did they get this way? They got this way because the culprit thought the magic show had gone according to script. The culprit thought Mr. Hat would be on the left side of the coffin, and that Miss Wright would also pop to the left side of the coffin as per the show's script. He then assumed she had thrust the sword into the hole on the left side of the coffin. That's why he put blood in the left hole when he was trying to cover up his crime. Even though we didn't discuss that earlier.
Nope.
But sometime after leaving the bloodstain, the culprit must have realized his mistake. He found out that, due to Bonnie's mistake, Mr. Hat was to the right of the coffin. Stage right. Wait, is that stage right? Or which one's stage?
Yeah, it would be
Is it
staged.
audience perspective or...
Yes.
So stage right.
I can't remember anymore.
I don't freaking know. I
I'm
used to
pretty sure it
film
is stage
stuff
right.
for theater people, but I was not part of those crews. I know nothing, and despite the script, Miss Wright had thrust the sword into the hole on the right. In short, the hole with the blood on it was the side opposite to the one that Trucy had used. To make the blood's location fit the facts, he had to tamper with the evidence yet again. So he tried to cover his tracks by switching the coffin's left and right panels. Oh, and that's how the fingerprints in the coffin ended up backwards. Because the culprit switched the two side panels around. The prints ended up facing the opposite direction. But instead of going to all that trouble with the panels, why didn't the culprit just wipe the blood away and redo it on the other side? I'm afraid that wouldn't have worked, Your Honor, because of a little something called luminol testing.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, right, luminol. I almost forgot. I'm a judge.
I forgot about luminol.
Luminol can detect trace amounts of blood even if it's been wiped away, right? That's right. Wiping the blood away would have only served as proof of his meddling. Sometimes I'm like, I want to take luminol and like go test things, but at the same time I kind of don't want to know.
Yep.
I feel like ignorance is bliss.
Yeah, with some of that type of stuff, yes.
Like Vegas hotel rooms.
Yeah.
You just, if you don't know, you'll feel better.
Yep, just don't bring that black light. Don't do it.
Just bring some cleaning spray if you really need to.
Yep.
How about it, Mr. Rettens? I did a pretty good job figuring out your trick, didn't I?
Objection!
Objection. I'm angry.
Trucy Wright could have done the same just as easily. You have no proof that it was the witness who tampered with the evidence.
Why would she tamper?
Objection!
Okay.
You dumb. Ah, but I do have proof. You said what?
Oh, what?
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 A person who was in the magic show would never have made the mistake of putting the blood on the wrong side. Least of all Miss Wright, who surely would have remembered she was on the other side. Oh my, you're absolutely right. Also, why would she frame herself?
Also, she was arrested. So when would
Yeah,
she
she
have been
wouldn't
able
have
to
been able-
go
she
in
was
and
in
like
jail.
switch that anyways?
This
Why,
guy's
you
dumb.
impudent?
I'm sure you've realized by now, Prosecutor Samadi, that your claim that Miss Wright is the culprit just doesn't hold up.
Fuh. You and the accused are most certainly something.
Going to hell, I think.
Going to hell.
Really, Miss Wright and I? Really? 'Cause I think you're the one with a ticket there for trying to convict an innocent girl.
Oh.
He just starts crying. Shut up! Oh!
Oh, smacked himself in
He
the
got-
face with a bead. Oh,
Oh
he
my
got
gosh.
beaded.
He got beat
He
up.
dead.
He got beat up.
He got beat up.
Beat up. Get it? Prosecutor
He got
Sabati,
beated up.
are you alright? As for the true culprit, he is someone who knew the show was supposed to... who knew how the show was supposed to go, but didn't actually see it. And someone who had the chance to tamper with the crime scene after the incident. And the only person who fits the bill is this loser.
Is this loser right in front of us?
Is you, Roger Rettens.
Gramarye.
All the secrets to your tricks have been revealed. You're a bad magician!
You're bad.
And with no tricks left, I'm afraid your show has been cancelled. Permanently!
Permanently.
The drama. Oh.
All of my secrets have been revealed. You say? Are you sure about that? Like throws a dagger
Got
in
the
the middle of
Hitchcock
the
pole.
courtroom.
Just kills Apollo.
Don't make me laugh, boy. Mine is true magic. There's no secrets to reveal. Behold, ladies and gentlemen, the true power of the great Mr. Ruse. Witness a magic far greater than true Gramarye's. Burn.
Oh, that's horrifying.
Crumble. Fall to my furious flames. The great Mr. Ruse
So lame.
will bring an end to you all. And now for the final heir to the Gramarye name. Right here, right now. You too. Shall burn. Huh? No, this isn't right.
Oh my gosh.
No, I didn't do anything wrong. No, it's not my fault. I'm not the one to blame. I'm the victim here. Oh, what?
He's having a total mental breakdown.
Stop, no! Curse you,
Flash warning.
Gramarye! Yeah, he's having a, full crisis.
Nope. He died.
Guilt got him.
Oh my gosh.
The ghost of the past killed him.
Yeah.
Gramarye showed up and it was just like, bang, bang.
Ghost gun. Bang bang.
Curse those Gramaryes. It's all because of them. Even now they wound me.
They wound me.
Curse them all to the abyss.
Do you really hate us as much? Probably Trucy.
Probably.
Yeah, there she is. Being all nice.
Just like, does your hatred run that deep?
We could be friends.
I want to be your friend. Deep enough to kill an innocent man?
What is that stupid trope? I hate this trope in anime where
And
the
some of the new Marvel
perfect
movies
girl.
that it's like,
We can just be friends.
can
you
be
don't
friends,
have to be
even
a
though you
villain.
killed
Even
all
though
those
you killed all
people.
those people.
It's totally cool.
Everything will be okay if you just
Take my
accept
hand.
love.
For real.
oh dear. I did say that.
Okay.
You're damn right. You have no idea what humiliations I had to suffer.
I had a big cancel sticker
Your
permanently
grandfather,
attached.
Magnifique Gramarye, kicked me out after I got hurt practicing my magic. He said I was too unskilled, that I would mess up on stage. He threw me out of the troupe just because he was worried about his own reputation. My reputation.
My reputation. He made fun of me.
He made fun of me. But since I was but a child, it was always my dream to become a great magician. But that Magnifique, he took it away from me.
I like the fire in his glasses. That's cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
But that's no excuse. That's no reason to do something so evil. Magic is supposed to make people happy, not used as a means for murder.
What's the big deal?
I just killed a guy. It's whatever.
I just used what I had available to me, that's all.
I
You're
get it now.
evil.
That attitude toward magic is why my grandfather kicked you out. You don't deserve to call yourself a magician.
The whole court's like, what?
Can we just, like, say not guilty and move on, please?
Not guilty. We're having a moment.
Don't deserve. I don't know about that.
don't know about that.
All right, it's
Yeah,
him.
it's him. I don't know about that. After all, you were completely taken in by my magic, were you not? If not for that lawyer over there, you wouldn't be on your way to prison as we speak.
You're right. I didn't see through your tricks.
You see? So in the end, true Gramarye was defeated by the great Mr. Roos.
Bro, magic's supposed to be fun.
Not killing people.
Yeah.
Ho ho.
Ho, ho, ho.
You're not fit to lecture me from on high,
Merry
Trucy,
Christmas.
right? You don't even deserve to call yourself a magician, you naive greenhorn.
You sounded like you talked backwards, like you reversed. You're like, you don't deserve to call. Yup.
I had to reverse and try again.
So many dots.
So many dots. Take that, Gramarye, you lose.
If anyone needs to learn to let it go and move on, it's this guy. He needs therapy.
I love fire.
I'll kill you all.
This court and my prison can both burn the flames of my creation.
Someone get him out of here, please.
Out.
Bailiff,
out.
take Mr. Rettens away and bring the fire extinguisher just to be safe.
Burn this
Strip
place
him
to
of
the
his
ground.
magic stuff. Goodness.
Declare him guilty and
Trucy's-
Trucy not guilty.
Trucy's stance is so funny in the thing. She's just like,
It's just so silly.
looks like we've reached the end. I feel as though we've been watching a grand magic show. You have.
A very grand one.
It was close, but we just barely made it through somehow. Huh? Why does Trucy look so down? I wish we could have been friends,
I wish we could have been buddies.
even though we killed that innocent guy. Miss Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm about to announce my verdict.
Can you at least have a smile on your face, please?
Yeah, that's literally what he's saying.
Oh my gosh.
Could I see that wonderful smile of yours? The smile of a true entertainer as I do? What?
Could I see that wonderful smile of yours?
That smile of a true entertainer as I do. That doesn't make sense, does it?
No, not to me.
That's
As I do.
Judge, are you alright?
He's smiling because he's an entertainer? I don't know.
Yes, Your Honor.
Huh.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm here. I'm smiling.
Smiling.
I'm fine.
Now then, this court finds the defendant Trucy, right? It'd be so funny if he was like, let's see that smile. Anyway,
You're
guilty.
Time to throw a party. Yay.
I want Phoenix to just like bust through the door and be like,
Trucy, my
I
baby!
got here as fast as I could.
He just like attacks somebody. What did you do?
Tackles him to the ground.
Court is adjourned. Now go kiss.
I'll go make up.
April 28th,
District
Court.
Court.
Defendant
Labby.
Number 3.
Thank you for everything, Polly.
Oh, Trucy. Grazie a Dio.
What does that mean?
Like, thank God.
Grazie a Dio.
I think it's Italian.
I think it is because grazie?
Yeah.
Grazie.
Because Spanish is gracias a Dios. So I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
it's close,
yeah,
but it's
really close.
Italian.
Yeah. Now you can open your show tomorrow just as planned.
Yep, and it's all thanks to you two. Oh, but now that Mr. Roos is gone, I'll need to find somebody to replace him.
Well, there's
Polly?
Apollo. Do you want to do some magic?
I don't like the way she's looking at me. Tracy, I'm so sorry about everything. Hey, what are you apologizing for? Roger Rettens used us. We're victims too. He even made me an accomplice to murder. But Betty, you have to take some of the blame for this too, you know. I feel like Betty should probably be in jail too.
Yeah.
Even if we
Yeah, a
didn't
little
know
bit.
he was planning to kill Mr. Mystery, we did cooperate with him. It's all my fault, isn't it?
Neither one of you is to blame. The only one in the wrong is the person who used magic to commit murder, Roger Rettens.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Betty, calm down. Don't you think I know that? Say what you want, but I don't think for a second that I don't still.
Don't think for a second I don't still hate you.
Got confused.
I guess she really does hate me.
But Betty, why? You used to be a huge fan of Trucy's. Hey, shut up! I've always hated her. Really? If we hadn't seen Trucy's magic show, we never would have tried to become professional magicians ourselves, right? Speak for yourself. But Betty, you still have her autograph from that day. Shut up! Was she acting that way the whole time because she secretly loves... She's a tsundere. Isn't that what that's called?
I think so.
Where it's like you're mean to the person you like. Wow, wow,
That's
Trucy.
bullying, and that's not okay.
Yeah, don't do that. Friggin' little boys pulling girls' ponytails, not cool.
No. Break your slate over their head like Anne of Green Gables.
Yeah, that's the only proper response. Wow, Trucy, I never knew that being the best could be so tough. Come on, Bonnie, we'll leave and we have to get ready for tomorrow's show. Hee, you're really excited about performing Trucy again, aren't you? That's not true, zip it, you dummy.
You dum-dum.
I really feel like they should potentially be, like, charged with something.
Yeah, something. Accomplices.
Yeah.
Polly, do you think I really am a naive greenhorn?
Huh? No way. She's not...
After all, you were completely taken in by my magic, were you not? If not for that lawyer over there, you wouldn't be on your way to prison as we speak. Well, you would be on your way to prison. You wouldn't, would.
She just didn't expect you to freaking murder a guy.
Yeah.
You're right. I didn't see through your tricks.
You see, so in the end, True Gramarye was defeated by the great Mr. Roos. You're not fit to lecture me from on high, Trucy Wright. You don't even deserve to call yourself a magician, you naive greenhorn.
Trucy, don't tell me you're taking what Renton said to heart. He's a murderer.
Don't listen to anything
He's
he says.
insane.
Well, maybe a little. I didn't see through his tricks, and I let myself be taken in by his magic. I can't trust myself anymore. Maybe he was right to call me a greenhorn.
You shouldn't take stock in his words. He doesn't even know the first thing about you.
Huh?
You're a wonderful Gramarye magician. You should be proud of yourself.
You should prove yourself.
You should prove yourself in combat.
Go kill him. Get him.
Thank you, Apollo, but what makes you say that?
I know you're a wonderful Gramarye magician because of this.
Because she always
Probably
performs
this.
with a smile on her face?
Yeah. Take that!
My grandfather's notebook?
The Gramarye Creed. A true entertainer always keeps a smile on their face. When you performed your magic trick in court today, you showed the world your dedication to your troop's creed. Even through all the jeering, you kept a smile on your face and won the crowd over. I've never heard jeering.
Jeering?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were being mean.
Yeah, but jeering, I've never heard that word before.
You not?
No.
Hmm.
It's the opposite of cheering.
Yeah. Jeering.
You are everything Magnifi could have hoped in for an heir. You're a great magician, Trucy. You're a good
Great
nurse.
magician? Me?
You're a good nurse.
You really are. That's why you don't have to worry about what Renton said.
Oh, Polly, thank you. Still, I couldn't have done it without you. I would have lost my nerve if I'd been alone up there.
Alone.
But I was able to keep on smiling because of you.
Me?
Yeah, you're my brother, remember?
It's almost like we're siblings.
I remembered what you said to me in the detention center.
You're fine.
You're fine!
After all, you're sure you swapped the swords, right?
Yes, I remember doing it.
Then I just know it wasn't your fault, Trucy.
But how can you say that? We don't have any proof it wasn't me. I mean, I know you're a great lawyer, Polly, but...
I believe in you, Trucy. And I believe in your skill as a professional magician. So I'm going to prove your innocence. Don't worry. You're going to be fine!
Your words were what kept me going.
Dot, 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 dot.
Apollo, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Now I can be everything I was meant to be.
Trucy's real smile is the best. I'm so glad I could help make that happen. It looks exactly like all her other smiles.
Emma!
Eva! Emma? I'm really sorry, Trissy, for everything.
But why?
I'm gonna sadly eat these smackaroos. Well, I wasn't able to convince Prosecutor Sadmati what a good person you are. And I had to testify against you, too.
You have nothing to apologize for.
Girl, that's your job.
You were just doing your job.
Yeah. You're too kind.
Oh, I don't know about... Huh? Is something wrong, Emma?
Oh. Oh.
It's just like appears.
I like him face on.
Yeah, face on, he looks
He's
good.
cool.
He looks cool.
His whole design's pretty rad. It's
Still
very Genshin
very,
Impact.
Very Genshin.
Yeah, but it's, yeah. Prosecutor Sadmati, what are you doing here? I came to kiss you.
I heard you like the foreign boys.
It's true. Blonde and foreign.
Detective Sky.
Yes?
I require your forensic expertise in order to close this case. Come, let us go.
Wait, Prosecutor Sadmati.
What do you want?
What the hell do you want, Justice?
The trial is over, Mr. Justice. You and I are strangers once more, with no further need to interact.
Strangers?
I wanted to invite
Really
you to dinner.
Forgotten all about me? Bro, I told you there was something. I knew there was some past.
100%.
I knew it.
What?
He's just like, we're not going to talk about that right now.
We were lovers. You've really changed, Nayuta. Telling me to let it go and stuff. What happened to you?
Oh, lawyer of impure... Oh, lawyer of impure soul. I have nothing to say to the likes of you.
Oh my gosh. But I was right, you turd. You were the one who was going to send an innocent... All right.
Yep.
Are you serious,
Yep.
Nayuta?
Now, if you will excuse me.
I'm going to explode out of existence.
Just poofs.
There he goes.
Vanished in a puff of smoke.
What was that all about, Apollo? How do you know Prosecutor Sadmati?
I'm not going to tell you.
Let's just say we're old acquaintances.
Acquaintances? It seems like something more than that.
Yeah, well...
You don't like to talk about your past, do you?
Is your boyfriend?
Because you always change the subject.
I guess I'll have to
Were you
talk about it
dating him?
someday. But for now, come on, let's forget about the past and celebrate Trucy's future. He like still hasn't come out to them, and he's like, they won't understand.
they
In
won't
reality,
understand.
Trucy's
They
like,
already
oh,
know."
we know.
We know you're dating.
Yeah.
You're dating Gavin.
Look
We
at you,
know.
Apollo.
Sure, if you say so.
Hey, it's Mr. Wright.
Put him on speakerphone, Apollo.
Beep. What's up, Mr. Wright?
Apollo, how's Trucy? What happened to the trial? Did you get a not guilty verdict?
Mr. Wright, slow down. Everything's fine.
Hi, Daddy. I'm okay now. She was found not guilty in a very dramatic turnabout. Plus, we saved the office.
It was a great great victory for Apollo.
You got
for a
it?
second, I thought it was Apollo.
Oh,
That's a load off my mind. I can't thank you enough, Apollo. Now I know I can trust you to hold down the fort anytime.
me? Really?
Yes, you. You're a real full-fledged lawyer now in my eyes.
A full-fledged lawyer? I still can't wrap my mind around it.
Thank goodness you were there to take care of everything. And thank you, Apollo.
No need to go that far, boss. Especially not in front of everyone.
Oh, and by the way, I won't be able to make it to tomorrow's show, so I was hoping you could go. You'll do that for me, won't you?
Of course, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Aw.
Beep.
He's such a little fanboy still.
I love you guys. Bye.
Love you, bye. Full-fledged.
So Daddy asked you to come to tomorrow's show, huh? As my assistant, right?
No. He just asked me to go cheer you on.
Okay, then I'll be sure to save you the best seat in the house, Polly.
On stage.
Right next to me on stage.
Best seat in the house? I really appreciate that thought, but...
Good, then it's settled.
Question mark?
It's like, huh? Do we get to see the full performance now?
Oh my gosh, please be
I hope we
animated.
do.
April 29th, Penrose Theater.
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 Stage.
Here we go.
Objection!
Objection.
I don't want to be on the stage.
I should have known. Aw.
panicked. I love it.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute. that this is what she meant.
That's so funny.
Oh, I wish it was
They're
animated,
so
but this is so cute.
Magic Girl Trucy Wright will now perform her greatest illusion yet. There are no tricks or gimmicks here, ladies and gentlemen. This is real magic.
Wait a minute, you're kidding, right? There is a trick or gimmick, right? I'm too young to die.
Now then, Mr. Hat, you know what to do with that sword.
No, wait, stop. No! Dude, I would not be down for this after what just happened.
No, not even a little.
And that is how Trucy and Gramarlyland ended on a rousing high note, with a big round of applause and Polly's ear-splitting screams.
What kind of an ending is that?
They're siblings.
I killed him.
And then he died.
Now I'm in jail.
Oops.
Yay!
Oh, we did it.
We did it. I loved
That's
it.
so good. Save.
Save? Yes.
Definitely save.
All right. I think we're going to end after that, but
Let's do a sneaky peeky.
we're going to do a sneaky peeky. Back. Yes. We're going to see what's going on. That was so cute
That
though.
was
I
so
loved
cute.
it.
That was great.
Animation.
Wakey wakey 201.
Wakey
Got
wakey.
some more questions.
Oh.
It's back.
Escapee.
Yeah, it's
Sound the alarm! Prisoner
back in
201
the
escaped!
country that Phoenix is in.
Well, you know, with Dad's back on the streets, things will be on the up and up for us.
Keep your voice down. You want that rebel hunter to find us or something?
He
Or
looks like
something.
J.K.
We're
Simmons.
small
He
fries
did.
compared to. Huh?
Oh.
Oh, that was cool. It was like a crow head.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh. Dude, this is awesome.
These two are dead.
And now you die.
Yeah, they're dead.
Yep. Another mask one.
Yeah, another mask. Ooh.
May
May 9th.
Wow.
We're a couple months behind.
Temple.
Temple, temple.
I assume we're back with Phoenix though.
Probably.
Oh, we'll probably see Maya.
Maya.
Maya. Anyway, that's it. That was lovely. I'm excited for the next one.
It'd be great. I'm very excited.
Happy
Yay.
Father's Day, everyone.
Happy Father's Day.
To those who are fathers and those who are not,
Just have a good day.
have a good day.
Yeah.
Eat well. I'm gonna go eat well. I'm freaking starving. I haven't eaten. I ate like these.
My stomach keeps going.
We eat these little like vegetable fruit packs. They're basically baby food, but they're really yummy.
It's applesauce.
And that's all I've had today.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun.
You need food.
Anyway, good.